Okay, everybody, it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Escape to Wonderland, and I'm also a huge fan of their new book, Escape to Oz. So today I'm going to be showing you specifically books about Oz. And the first one I want to share is Escape to Oz by Good Boys and Warriors, a coloring book adventure. It's the same as their small books, Escape to Shakespeareland, Escape to Wonderland, Escape to Christmas Past. It's this wonderful little size that's perfect for your bag. It measures 7.5 by 7.5. I love the sizes of these books because even though they're pictures, it's got the French flap. So remember when you're coloring the first few pages to pad underneath so you won't get that little rub on your pictures. Even though their pictures are, some of them, extremely detailed, they don't seem so daunting to me because the book size is halfway reasonable. They did a beautiful job with this book. Here we got half a Mandela for you Mandela fans. It's their signature style with lots of stuff. Here we are in Munchkin Land, all the little mushrooms. Don't see any little Oompa Loompas around yet, but hopefully. And here is the house landing on her feet with the beautiful ruby red slipper over on the next page in all kinds of detail. And here they're giving you a map of how to get to Emerald City. Sorry about the shake in my camera. Not sure why it's doing that. Little Toto in his basket of flowers. And here's where she's coming across the scarecrow. Here's a mandala, or a kind of a mandala with the scarecrow inside. Now they're heading back towards Emerald City. Now they're in the forest. I think this might be the part where we start to see some flying monkeys, maybe. And we come across the Tin Man, who of course needs oil. And of course, we all know he needs a heart. This is one of my favorite movies. I actually have it on my DVR. And I've tried to get the twins to watch it with me a couple times, but they're a little bit scared of some of the parts of it. This is the Cowardly Lion. And we all know he needs courage. So Dorothy's dreaming of Emerald City and Good Wizard of Oz, who would soon send her back to her own home again. So off they are, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion. Here's where the Cowardly Lion gets scared. And the stork, with her great claws, grabs the Scarecrow by the arm. And here they are in the poppy field where Dorothy can't help but fall asleep. There's Toto snoring right next to her. Here's the lion sleeping in the poppies. Couple floral pictures. I'm sure they're probably poppies. Why am I the queen of all field mice? And here's the king of all field mice. Nice little portraits. They come from all directions, and there were thousands of them. Big mice, little mice, and middle-sized mice. Gotta wake them up and get them on their way. Emerald City. Here's a beautiful page for those of you that like, I don't know why I'm rocking so much. I apologize for that. I'll figure it out. Anyway, for those of you that like to do gems and gemstones, these 2 pages would be great for you. Here's the big box of spectacles of every shape and size. Here's Dorothy and Toto in a pair of those spectacles, and the Tin Man and Scarecrow are in the spectacles. But who is the real Oz when he is in his own form? No living person could tell. The Wicked Witch of the West had but one eye, yet that was as powerful as a telescope. The little girl was quite frightened when she saw the great pile of shaggy wolves. Boy, I've seen some of you do some great wolf and fur painting. That'd be a great page for you guys. A great flock of wild cranes came flying towards her, enough to darken the sky. There was a herd of great buzzing in the air, and here's the bees. Uh-oh, and look at these, the flying monkeys. Look at them. The sun came out, and the dark of the sky showed the Wicked Witch surrounded by a crowd of the monkeys, each with a pair of immense and powerful wings on their shoulders. Here's the witch's castle. Back to Oz they need to go once they get the shoes. And here's where she dumps the pail of water on the witch, and uh-oh, she starts melting and melting. So she grabs them shoes, I bet. Epe, Pepe, Kaki, and Zizzy, Zuzi, and Zeke. I'm assuming those are her witch's buddies. I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you, and why do you seek me? And here's the balloons in the skies. Gradually, the balloon swelled out and rose into the air. And finally, the basket just touched the ground. There's the ladder up to the basket. They began walking through the country of the China people. True courage is facing danger when you are afraid, and that kind of courage you have plenty. It is a most tremendous monster, like a great spider with a body as big as an elephant and legs so long as a tree trunk. And here we are to Kansas. Oh, Annie M., I'm so glad to be home again. And then on the back page, there is no place like home. And then you got that French flap again. So remember, guys, when you're coloring, even with pencils, you'll get a rub in there if you don't pad that a little bit. But anyways, another great book by Good Wives and Warriors, Escape to Oz, and I'm in love with it. I got more Oz books to show you today. Thanks, guys.